I'm Jack Bissell from Marubeni-Komatsu, and today we're with our key customer, JPE Holdings in the Midlands. I'm joined by Anthony Owen here, the quarry manager. How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, we're sound.
And could you give us a quick brief overview of the history of JPE, please?
JPE has been running for 30 years. Started with Colin Price, Joan Price, and now it's currently run by Stephanie Price. We run, obviously, as you'll see, a numerous amount of Komatsu equipment, not at this site but at another, and a lot of trucks. It's always been a family business, and it's actually run as a family business. There's still that family vibe about it. Yeah. It's why we don't have a high turnover of staff.
Yeah, I mean we've got family members here. The aunt's son's here, my father-in-law's here.
This is screened sand, and we do this for the brickyards.
Next phase, concrete sand, which is a washed recycled product. This is the topsoil that we produce for golf courses, football pitches.
We're kind of a leader in the industry really, whereas the big boys and that, they're kind of picking up on the recycling aspect. Yeah. We've been doing it for years. Yeah. It's kind of our bread and butter now, this is.
So Ant, when was the first Komatsu machine actually on this site then?
The first one we had here was, I do believe, was an HM 400. That was in 2012.
Oh, okay, wow.
And then by 2014, all the equipment we replaced them for Komatsu.
And what's the reason you've decided to stay Komatsu then? What do we do different? What makes us so special with yourselves?
The relationship that we have with Komatsu, how they help us out, it's second to none. You don't normally get that sort of backup with another manufacturer. These are the new generation 475s. So their buckets are slightly bigger, which means that it'll take less buckets to actually load the dumpers, so it's more efficiency. The shovels are the workhorses and so are the dumpers.
So you guys are one of our heaviest users of contracts and monitoring the machines, probably within the country, to be honest. I know you analyse it quite deeply.
Yeah.
Would you be able to just share a few benefits that you've gained from it?
So in using contracts, obviously we've monitoring it weekly for idling time on the machines, obviously the CO2 emissions that we release into the atmosphere to try and cut all that down. We use the fuel savings and energy costs to incentivise our lads and operators to get a bonus. If we keep our idling and our fuel usage below a certain percentage, which obviously again helps with keeping our carbon footprint down, they do receive a bonus. And
do you find that incentivises them quite well then? So you say to them, you know, if you get below a certain idle percentage, a certain threshold, have you seen that they've actually actively focused on that?
100%. So we've got a couple of machines now that are actually below a 10% idle threshold.
Wow, that must save you a fortune on servicing costs, save you a fortune on fuel, and also gives the lads a bonus at the end of the month, so yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, 100%.
The main functionality where you're going to see that far superior fuel saving is when you are doing the turning, so loading trucks, loading screens and crushers, you're going to save a lot of fuel compared to your conventional PC360. You can be looking at anywhere of 20 to 25% fuel saving. So JPE are experiencing around 4 to 5 litres an hour fuel saving compared to a PC360. Over the course of its life of 5,000 hours, you know, that adds up to be 25,000 litres. Ticks the box of being green and your carbon footprint, working in the quarries and close to the local villages, but it's fuel saving and it's advanced technology. I know you guys do quite a lot of work with the local community as well, don't you, Ant?
Yeah, we've done it twice now. We've actually done it for the schools.
Okay.
They wanted some play pits, so Stephanie kindly agreed to it. First time it was only a couple of tonne of each one, and it worked so well last time, so they asked again. So we ended up taking another 7 tonne of material over to the schools now, which is going to be created for their play pits.
And thank you ever so much for having us here today.
Anytime, mate.
Yeah, really appreciate you showing us around the operation, the quarry, and it's really nice to see so many big yellow machines here.
And we've got a fair few more coming.
Yeah, we've got the 50 tonner and the Dozer due shortly.
We'll probably be looking at the new 20 tonners when they come out.
Thank you for the continued investment in Komatsu.